All right, ready.
Okay, so we've all had several teachers throughout our lives. I mean, I've had countless that I can remember, and they've all made a difference in my life, whether they were good or bad. I'm sure you can all remember the worst teacher you've ever had. But what makes a bad teacher? Well, I'm going to talk to you guys about the most crucial communication skills that are necessary in education. This is, my speech is today to argue about the idea that effective communication and a communication literate teacher increases students' academic performance. So I'm going to be talking about interpersonal communication, nonverbal/listening communication skills, and small group communications in the classroom. First, I'll be talking about interpersonal communication in the classroom because it is the foundation of teaching, because due to the rhetorical and relational goal theory as applied to this topic means that when a student feels more emotionally and academically validated, they're going to feel more open to completing and more motivated to complete their work. Some of the behaviors that teachers can, exemplify to help these students feel this academic and relational validation is teacher care, clarity, confirmation, credibility, immediacy, and stroke. So for care, you're just gonna care for your students how you would care for anybody. Clarity, you wanna make sure you're making yourself very clear and very well thought out when you're instructing your students. Confirmation, you want to confirm the good that they're doing and reaffirm them when they're, learning, picking things up. Credibility, you wanna make sure you have that trust between you and your student. Immediacy, they want to have access to you. And stroke, they really are always looking to please you, so you just need to kind of give them a little taste of that validation. So next I'm going to be talking about nonverbal and listening skills, because these are very important for both teachers and students in the classroom. For nonverbal skills, this is really going to help people get a tone for how you're feeling without you having to tell them. So if a teacher is demonstrating that they are listening to their student, they're going to have open body language. The student's going to feel like they're getting heard better. And through these nonverbal cues, students are going to feel closer to the teacher. And the other way around, students can also look at the nonverbal cues of their teachers to find out when they're getting angry, when they need to step back, or teachers can look at the nonverbal cues of their students to see how this information is resonating with them. As far as listening goes, it's kind of a similar thing with nonverbal. They need to listen to each other, kind of get a mutual understanding of the ideas that the classroom is trying to teach them, so that they can have the most, beneficial and effective time together as the teacher and student. And last, I'm going to be talking about small group communication, because small group communication skills begin to develop first in the classroom, and it is very important because these skills are going to follow you throughout your whole life. When you're in the workplace with friends, family, you are always communicating in small groups. So according to the Teaching Small Group Communication to Do Good project, students feel very disconnected from material that is not relevant or applicable to their lives. So through small group studies and projects, students can actually get a better understanding of the content that they are studying, as well as build these small group communication skills that are crucial, throughout life. So just to rehash everything I went over, I talked about how interpersonal communication skills are important in forming that teacher-student bond, how nonverbal and listening skills are important to kind of communicate between that student-teacher bond and kind of help it be effective. And small group communication is really best developed in the classroom for further on in life. So this is just how communication skills and communication literacy in the classroom can benefit students, and that is how all of your bad teachers could have done a much better job teaching. The end.
Very nice.
We gotta pin the audience, right?
It was a good